Hi guys, it's Leanne here. Hope everything's going really well towards your Christmas, and I just thought it might be a really good idea just to drop you a little email with a wee video of me talking to you guys about what you should have under control by now and what few little ideas as well. So the first thing up is the Christmas poem. You should be able to have that all stuffed by now, have it all ready to go to be going out at the end of this week, Friday the 29th of December, and that makes sure that the customers get it on Monday the 2nd. So they should be getting it in their hot little hands and they'll be running into your shop with all their vouchers and getting ready to spend their money. Also, you should have your thank you for shopping with us this Christmas voucher all printed up, ready to go. Hopefully you've got it on a nice thin card. It offers a bit more substance and gives it a bit more value for the customer as well. So never worry if you haven't done that, but just always make sure that the staff are handing it out, not putting it in bags, and genuinely thanking the customer for their business, and this is your little gift of by way of thanks. If you're doing the dip for the diamond this Christmas, this is one new little one for us for actual Christmas time. Just make sure that you've got all your CZs in your martini glass or on your tray or whatever you've got going on. Everybody does it differently. I had somebody say to me the other day that they put it on a black tray, the lights were on it and everything was sparkling in there. So she said the customers actually thought that they had a bit of a better chance of picking the right one, but of course they still don't know. So yeah, it sounds like it was really good fun. So having all those things ready to go is really important. It's going to take the pressure off you guys and your staff. Everybody knows what's going on, that sort of thing. And the reason why they know what's going on, of course, is because you've had your morning meetings. Now, I know I go on and on about it, but if you don't do morning meetings, now is the time to start. You really need to be high on communication leading into Christmas. Everybody should know what's going on. It's a great time to catch up with the housekeeping. The biggest excuse I ever hear is not everybody starts at the same time, people work on different days, all that sort of thing. Just make sure you've got a day book. The manager or one of the staff members just makes a note of everything that was discussed, and the manager makes sure that people have read it when they come into work, when they start, and they sign off that they understand everything. So not only read it, but they understand what's going on. So that's really important. Of course, the other things that you need to discuss are your sales and your quantity of sales and that sort of stuff. Conversion rate, make sure that they understand that we're trying to drive the traffic in. That's your job and my job to get the traffic in. Their job is to convert the sales. So not only converting, but adding on as well. So it's really important that this is being discussed in the meetings every single morning. It might sound like paint drying, but it will get in. It's be a subliminal thing, and they will get it. So it's a really exciting time to be doing this and learning it, because they're getting more exposure to customers because it's busier. You're not just doing, getting to have a go at it 3 times and then you forget about it and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, really, really cool thing to do. Make sure that you really, really have those morning meetings sorted out. As I always say, just start them yourself 2 or 3 times, and then the manager, if you've got one, will be able to take over and know what's expected. Now, these vouchers that will be coming back in, as I say, make sure that the girls and the guys know that this is the opportunity. They've come in with the voucher, and this is the opportunity they have to sell. Make sure that if they've come in with a catalogue or something like that, whatever else you've been sending out, that they don't just go, oh, that's okay, but you want the $39 earrings. Make sure that they're giving them a couple of other options that they didn't know was available as well. They might be just taking those earrings because they didn't know there was anything else available. So get them to add on to the earrings. Is there anybody else that you need to buy for? Or make that one of your questions that everybody has to ask. That sort of thing. If you've got a gift list in your store, if you haven't got one, get one. you know, gifts for her, gifts for him, gifts over $100, gifts under $50, that sort of stuff. Get one of those made up as well. So if they're coming in with their vouchers, that means the marketing has worked. So basically now it's their turn is what I'm trying to get at. Don't order take. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. Look for opportunities to add on for other life events, because there's birthdays and anniversaries at this time of the year too, so they need to be aware of, you know, be inquiring and doing it in a genuine way to help people make decisions and at least plant seeds. You know, you're doing it to help. Make sure the staff have got a couple of go-to pieces that they can start a conversation with. Hi, how are you today? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, have you seen this one? This is a new one in our store, this new ring. What do you think of that? And the customer will offer an opinion, yes, no, or otherwise. And that is how you start the conversation. Oh, well, if you don't like that, what sort of thing do you like? Well, oh, yeah, we've got one of those. I don't know. And it's just the start. It might not come to anything. It might go off in a completely different direction, but it's about engaging the customer. And of course, Just Looking Money is really good at doing that too. So don't forget to be handing that out as well. If you've been spending an hour or so with a customer on a diamond ring, just make sure that you've got their details afterwards, especially if it's like for engagement and that sort of stuff. So you can follow up later. Even if you've got their details, don't forget to enter our monthly draw, that sort of thing. Just make sure that you follow them up if it's at least if it's a large sale. They could have questions that they just haven't got round to asking. And what's the worst they can say? Oh, no, thanks, we've changed our mind, or whatever. Big deal, you've asked. At least you've gone out of your way to do it. And most businesses don't ask, so that'll make you more memorable. And it is a nice thing to do as well. So that's about it. Make sure, there was one other thing I was going to say. With the January voucher, if you have enough time, what might be a good idea that actually in January you could go round to some cafes and coffee shops and just around your area and give them vouchers that they can just hand out to their customers. You know, people are in a more relaxed mood as well, and a bit partial to the odd spending thing, and especially when they're in a bit of holiday mode. So, you know, use that as an opportunity as well. Now, I've got meetings scheduled with you guys this week. Some of you are this week, and the other ones are the first week of December. So I'll be emailing you just to catch up for a short amount of time, because I know you'll be busy doing your little elf things. So just be aware to look out for my email with the time and just confirm back to me. Everything should be organised for December. If you've got any questions then and we can have a chat, not a problem. If you need to talk to me before then, please do. We'll mostly be talking about the beginning of next year, just putting a bit of scaffolding in place for Valentine's Day, that sort of stuff. So I know where I'm at, what direction we're both heading in, and that sort of thing. So it certainly is the right time to start thinking about Valentine's Day and doing at least something. You don't want to be get January, you're all exhausted, and then, oh, hello, 2 weeks to go and it's Valentine's Day and you haven't organised anything. So, yeah, not on my watch. So I shall talk to you. I hope this has been helpful, just to give you a bit of a roundup where you should be at. But I'll give you guys, drop you an email and give you a call in the next couple of weeks. Okay, have a good one.